Professor Mashura was identifying the two main molecules of medical cannabis, THC and CBD. But in consequence, then after, I think 20 years later, endocannabinoid system was determined for the first time.
Right.
So could you also elaborate about endocannabinoid system, what is the role and how we,
So the true, because of the research that he did, he was looking for both the molecules that had an effect on the body and the receptors that these molecules had an effect. And he discovered THC in the early 60s in 64, and CBD several years earlier. THC is the molecule that actually causes the high. CBD does not cause the high. THC works solely on the CB1 receptor that we'll talk about later, and CBD on the CB2 receptor. So he identified the molecules, others identified the receptors, and when they started doing research on these molecules and the receptors, they realized that it was an entire new system that was not known, unrelated to the other systems that we know about, the metabolic system, the immune system, and so forth. And so that was the endocannabinoid system that now we know is really related to homeostasis. So if you think about it, and this is something that he was very, it was important for him to really tell everyone that the endocannabinoid system is involved in any disease in the body and every organ in the body. So you cannot ignore the endocannabinoid system, and it's surprising that it's only now we're starting to talk about it in the pharmaceutical schools and medical schools.
So we can say that endocannabinoid system is our central panel of the body who modulate all other systems. This is what you mean?
So it basically, as I said, causes homeostasis. It brings us back to our normal state. So we have different types of hormonal systems, for example, that cause stress. But acute stress we know is good. Chronic stress is bad, for example. So the cannabinoid system, the endocannabinoid system, basically reduces, blunts the effect and brings the body back to its resting position. So we need it for every one of our functions, for sleep, for our metabolic effects, the bone building, and so forth. So we cannot ignore the endocannabinoid system.